welcome ladies and gents back to the channel. I am your host JayNotion and we are checking out a hotly anticipated game of mine. Most of you probably don't know what this is and never heard of it, but we're checking out Earth Defense Force 6. There's a pre-order trailer that's dropped today and I'm here in the flesh, first thing going to check it out. And if you haven't heard or seen anything about E.D.F, it's basically like a Japanese manga version of Starship Troopers is probably the best way to describe it. It's very fun, it's very in your face, it's very sort of casual, nothing serious about it. And basically the Earth Defense Force is kind of like Helldivers. There is a group of people that volunteer to the government and basically pledge themselves to defend the Earth from forces outside, i.e. aliens, massive wasps, hornets. It sounds silly, and it is silly, but it's a great game. I've had so much fun with it. I've done both online co-op, solo play, and couch co-op with my son as well. He absolutely loves it, and we're really, really looking forward to this one. Every time we sort of talk about games, he kind of goes, have you heard anything about E.D.F yet? I'm like, no, nothing. Whereas now I can say, yes, there's a pre-order trailer, it's coming. Hopefully, in the next few months. They did say it was going to be around June that we were hoping to get a UK release, or a European release, should I say. The way these games work, because they're Japanese, normally you get them released in Japan first for a good year or two, and then they port it over to a European copy. So hopefully, by July, at the latest, we will get the next E.D.F installment. There is 6 games, but there's also spin-offs. You've probably seen World Brothers, which is kind of like a pixelated version of the game. There's a second one of that coming as well. I haven't played it, to be fair. I just like the original installments, and I started playing E.D.F from the 4th one, which is 4.1 New Despair, on the PS4. Played E.D.F 5 and then Iron Rain as well, and now we're pushing into E.D.F 6. So hopefully this is going to turn a few heads. It's going to get people a little bit excited. If you're into Helldivers, it's not going to be on that scale. It's not going to be that technical, but the fun elements are the same. Rocket launchers, big guns, mechs, bikes in some of them. You've got flamethrowers, machine guns, and you can pick your class as well. You've got some classes that can fly, have like jetpacks, some that are ground troops, some that are more sort of shock troops that are built with armor that are a lot slower. So there's pros and cons, and there's different classes. So hopefully they're going to add more classes, or at least build on the existing ones to make it feel fresh and unique. But without further ado, let's check out the trailer. This looks an awful lot like E.D.F 5.
Has this ever happened to you? If so, you may be entitled to a huge settlement. Call our law firm today.
See, there you go. Not serious at all.
Good evening. Chad Broseph here with today's news. Our top story tonight,
That's a new
widespread
one.
reports of color changes to the evening sky
Ooh,
have
geez,
been
look at
recorded
those.
across the city. Let's get a word from Shelley with our Beat on the Street team. Shelley,
It's
how's it
very
looking out
tongue-in-cheek,
there?
but it's intentional.
Hey Chad, things are looking pretty red out here. Despite the widespread destruction, the E.D.F is still hosting recruitment centers to get new soldiers to join the fight.
That's the winged
Anyone
iris.
interested can sign up at their open enrollment booth down by the burning rubble pile on the corner of 5th and Main. Apparently, the next 100 sign-ups are eligible to win a juicy steak.
This just in. We have even more breaking news. The E.D.F announced they will be implementing soldier recruitment decoys.
Let's go!
What the hell?
Domo sabi desu! E.D.F! E.D.F!
For many years, these balloons have been used for soldier recruitment purposes.
What is that?
But they will be converted to be used for military purposes. To any civilians nearby, please evacuate immediately, since these are extremely effective at attracting many aliens, if not soldiers as well.
Is that an in-battle
You know
thing?
what?
What is that?
That's it. Today is the last time I'll be on the air. I'm off to join the E.D.F. See you on the battlefield.
Come on, give us a date. 25th of July.
Do you think they have any steaks left?
Nice. So we've finally got a date. Unfortunately, we didn't get much gameplay from the trailer. It was just clips, but you did get to see a little bit of an overview in terms of the types of classes you get. So you've got the wing diver, which is the jetpack, female type character, which is kind of less armor, less power, but is very agile, and I love using the wing diver. It's normally my favorite go-to class when I play alongside my son. He normally goes for the recruits, so the normal soldiers. He likes using the M16s, the rocket launchers, whereas I like the laser rifles and the big beam weapons. You also saw a scout soldier in there and the ranger type class as well. This pre-order thing here, I don't know what this is. Is this an in-game item, or is it a pop vinyl? What is it? A recruiter? Maybe these are going to be, do you know when you get those AI characters that kind of talk in the corner and either give you commands or allow you to use certain powers? Maybe it's going to be one of those type of things. But we also get air raider boarding weapons, powered exoskeleton with a nice coat. It kind of looks like the Megatron, doesn't it? That's the first thing I think of when I see that. Pre-order now to receive the wing diver support device, which is probably a speed boost or a jetpack type thing. Doesn't say how much it is. It's really... Oh. What? Huh? Someone's messed up there, right? Pre-order or buy before, basically midnight, on the 24th of December 2024. What? But it's out on the 25th of July. It also says, I've clocked, PlayStation Plus subscribers also receive a 10% discount from the full purchase price when pre-ordering before the random date, 24th of July. I think that's supposed to say July. Looking at this here, which makes sense now. See this? A minute before midnight on the 24th of July, which is the day before release. I think someone's done a typo out there. Come on, guys, come on. If you get a deluxe edition, you get the E.D.F game and a season pass, which includes 11 additional weapons and 2 mission packs. I mean, I will consider getting the season pass because from memory, I don't think they've done season passes on release on the old games, but I know I will get absolutely hours out of this one. So it might be that I bite the bullet and get the deluxe edition with the season pass because, as I said, me and my son absolutely love the Earth Defense Force games, so it's probably worth doing. But, as I said, a lot of it was gimmicky, a lot of it was just this sort of skit thing that they're doing on the news. This is a new enemy. I really like the look of this. This looks to probably be the main enemy in the game. It looks like an octopus alien with a shield and a ray gun. So that's a new species. The gameplay itself looks fairly similar to E.D.F 5 and Iron Rain. More so Iron Rain than 5, but they look very similar. But these are the type of games, guys, that you're not going to get absolutely groundbreaking graphics. You're not going to get anything that's absolutely coated in beautiful lighting, blue, ray tracing, all that sort of thing. You're not going to get it in this game. It's just literally tongue-in-cheek, mindless fun, a really good party type game that you can just pick up and play. The missions are listed. You can pick them in any sort of order. I mean, at least you could in the old games. I don't know if you can with this one. But it's really a harmless, fun shooter. Third person. I did say I'd love to see this in first person as well. Although the more I think about it, it may not work. I think it's just one of those games that works better in third person. Gives you a better perspective of the world. You can see wider across the map. Hopefully nearer this date we get a little bit more other than this. Because if you don't know anything about E.D.F and you haven't played them, I don't think this is enough to pull you in. One, because there's not enough gameplay to pull you in if you're a new fan of the series. And two, there's just not much information to go by, is there? It's just all about... it just looks like a weird Japanese manga game, if you didn't know anything about it. So, but take my word for it, guys. They are super, super fun. And if you want to just give it a dabble, the E.D.F 4 and 5 and Iron Rain are always on sale on the PlayStation Store. I don't think they're available on PC. I think it is just PlayStation, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But they are good fun, so keep your eye on it. Go and search for it in the store. If it's not cheap, that it will be. It's one of those games that's always in discounts and sales because not many people know about it. It's not a widely AAA budget type game. It's an indie game, but it's super, super fun. And I, for one, am definitely going to be getting it. So if you guys want to see some streams on it, if you're really not sure and you want to see some streams on it, I'm happy to cover a couple of streams with you so you can sort of dive in, have a look at what it's about and get a feel for it. But it is literally tongue-in-cheek, silly comedy. Some of it is really funny. You get blown up, you get ragdoll physics, you get flung across the map, your character's like spinning. And the enemies look daft as well, some of them. The weapons are great, some of the weapons are daft, but it's all in good fun. It's a really dumbed down, tongue-in-cheek, soppy, silly version of things like Starship Troopers, although there are comedy moments in that as well. There's serious elements to it as well, whereas this one is really minus pick up your controller, shoot big bugs, and have fun with your friends, basically. But if it's the same as the old games, the features will be online co-op, couch co-op, all the usual, solo play as well. But I want to see more. I want to see if there's going to be class perks, if there's going to be more customization other than just changing the colors. What kind of weapons can we expect? Is there going to be new weapons? What vehicles is there? What enemies are there? How are the missions going to play out? Is there anything new coming into this game that we haven't seen in the last one? And if I was working on this development team, that's what I would be trying to get out to people that know and love the game. But they haven't got long. They've got 2 months to get more stuff out to get people interested. But we'll see. But I, for one, as a fan of the series, am quite excited for this one. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. And if you want to see some of this stuff when it comes out, happy to stream it as well. So reach out to me in all the various platforms that you need to or you want to. And I'll put some time in to get it on the channel as well. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, I'll see you again soon. Peace.